a good news for all of us. Like stated earlier, the Commonwealth is one, and its roots actually stands from the British Empire, where countries, like stated earlier, governed colonized by the British, actually apart. 56 countries in all, made up of 2.7 billion people. And the Secretariat run by Shirley Botchwey, who is now the Secretary General for the Commonwealth, and it's a great one. They're all returning from somewhere where they had the Commonwealth Heads of State meeting, and at that meeting, that was when the election took place to have her elected. All right, what does this actually mean to all of us here in Ghana, especially to women too? At least you're a woman.
It's a moment of pride that whatever men can do, we can also do better, So for us, it's a moment of pride. And we are not just going in because we are women, or we are not asking to be given that post because we are women. We have the brains, we have what it takes to run such an institution. And really, she's carried herself as such. She's been the foreign minister for the past, since 2017, and be proud of that. She had held positions like the Minister for Information, Deputy Minister for Information and Trade and Industrial Relations. So all these come to play when in addition to her diplomacy or her diplomatic background. All these things come to play when negotiating and putting Ghana in a very. She is very capable for the position. It's not because she's just a woman or she has the beauty. She's beauty with brains as well.
There's one other thing about her is that she holds strongly her Ghana roots. She engages a lot with fisher folks. I mean, if you go to her areas, most of the time with the fisher folks and the fishing community, they're engaging with them and all that. Of course, that's with the name Ayoko. What else would you also expect from me? So, but I mean, you find a very well-represented community here within the Ghana community in the Greater Accra region here at the airport to also welcome her. And just as Sarah said, it's a moment of pride, actually. And of course, she also being a woman, and it puts a good one in for us as this beautiful country, Mother Ghana, too. I'm much more looking at how she's actually going to enhance or further open that trade ties between countries in the Commonwealth. One challenge that we faced, not only in the Commonwealth, but even within the African Union, has got to do with how best we can trade among ourselves. But I mean, she coming in and she said that it's a key thing that she's got to work on to ensure that she enhances that trade among Commonwealth countries, so that it benefits not only some, but benefits all of us within the whole Commonwealth. And that's one thing. And like I stated earlier, climate change is also another key thing that she'll be talking about, which is very critical among her visions. Peace and security.
Yes.
That she'll also be tackling in here. So we are looking forward to some of these things, and it's always good to know that it's coming from Mother Ghana.
Of course. So as we wait with bated breath for the arrival of the newly Secretary General elect for the Commonwealth, security is very, very tight here because, as usual, the president will be here, so he has a security apparatus here. We have people draped in party paraphernalia. We have those draped in the Ghana flag as well. Early on, we saw a plane taxiing, and we thought it could be the one bringing our new Secretary General elect, but it turns out not to be so. So we are all waiting with bated breath here for the arrival of the new Secretary General elect for the Commonwealth. People, 56 countries to be specific, and she being a Ghanaian, you would definitely have Ghana showing or registering visibly on the map or the regional block of the Commonwealth nations. Our needs, in fact, everything that has to do with our publicity, our outlook, will be looking good on the Commonwealth stage now that we have a Ghanaian representing the entire Commonwealth bloc.
And she is the seventh Secretary General of the Commonwealth. We started somewhere in 1965 with Arnold Smith from Canada. And Nano did from 65 to 75. And then he moved further to Sir Sony Rafam of Guyana from 75 to 1990. Then he moved to a Nigerian, Chief Emeka. Chief Emeka did from 1990, who did from 2000 to 2008. And then moved over to India, Kamalash Sharma for India. He did from 2008 to 2016. Then moved to the current Secretary General, that's Patricia Scotland from Dominican Republic. She is the 6th Commonwealth Secretary General, and she was the first woman to hold that particular position from 2016 to 2024. And as we speak, she's handed over to another woman who is a Ghanaian, the first female in Africa to hold this particular position, Shirley Botchwey, and she is the person that we are waiting her arrival here at the Kotoka International Airport in Samoa, where it was the heads of states of Commonwealth nations who met to discuss issues of peace, issues of integration, issues of democracy and enhancement of countries within the Commonwealth. And at that meeting, she was elected as the Secretary General of the Commonwealth. She went in with two, picked that position. Yes, sir.
We are standing through the crowd for her personal assistant, I'm told, who was there during the election. What exactly happened and how Ghanaians jubilated when she was mentioned as the winner of Commonwealth block. Yes. So we are still scanning through the crowd. We are told her personal assistant is around to tell us what happened on the day of elections and how Ghanaians really took in the news when she was nominated or when she was called as the winner of the elections for the Secretary General position of the Commonwealth. As we await the arrival, we have people chanting songs. We have those wielding party paraphernalia also cheering on and dancing. Security is very tight as we speak, and we are all being positioned to await the President and the newly Secretary General elect for the Commonwealth, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. As we said earlier, Madam Shirley Botchwey has more than 4 professions, but I mean, just to tell you a few, she's not just a politician, she's not just a diplomat, but she's also a lawyer, she's also a journalist like us. So you could see that she's well bred for the position, because when it comes to communications, she's able to do. When it comes to legal affairs, she's able to speak to it. When she's been a 4-time member of Parliament for the people of Anya Soweto. So it's not surprising at all that she was able to convince member states to give her the nod.
And I mean, even before that, as being a member of Parliament, was one of the, at that time, was one of the biggest constituencies. Before later, it was actually divided. Why wouldn't the President be so proud of her, knowing very well that he was also was a former Foreign Affairs Minister, and knowing very well that she's been able to train someone like Shirley Botchwey to take over from him as the Foreign Affairs Minister. And so far, she's done marvelously well at the ministry. And for me, I always say that one key thing that she has done, it's got to do with making sure and signing the resolution of Ghana becoming a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council, which she played a critical role in that. I remember very well in our president's last address at the United Nations session, I mean, he talked about that and how everybody needs to come on board and how Africans also need to be given a role on that particular seat, which is very encouraging. So
she hasn't just endeared herself on the world platform, but back at home, we speak of she establishing the Foreign Affairs Institute to train more diplomats so that they are able to present Ghana and raise the flag of Ghana high on the world stage. We are also told that she introduced the online application at the passport service. And that has been a critical development for the Foreign Affairs Ministry, because we've all heard of issues about passport, the queuing. I mean, you apply for a passport today and it could take you up to a year, but the online process has facilitated that, and all these is attributed to her as one of her achievements. Yes.
Okay. So she's taking over now from Patricia Scotland, who is from the Dominican Republic. She actually served 2 terms, and then she's handing over to Shirley Botchwey after she was elected over the weekend. I think the election came in until Friday, and then on Saturday the announcement was made, and in her acceptance statement she was very much pleased and happy for that opportunity given her, and she talked about the Commonwealth noted for making history, in the sense that the Commonwealth elected the first female, that was Patricia, and now they've maintained that history by handing over to another female, and she happens to be the second female to actually hold that position as the second.
Just arrived.
Okay, that's good.
Frema Opari. I'm trying to get her to tell us how she feels having been put on the world stage by Madame Shirley Botchwey, a moment of pride for Ghana and all of us.
Okay, so in her acceptance statement, as she said, that the Commonwealth is known and used to making history by electing the first female Secretary General. That was Patricia Scotland from the Dominican Republic, and subsequently handing over to her Shirley Botchwey, being the second female to occupy that particular position, and the first female in Africa to occupy that position. She is the second, of course, in Africa to also occupy that position, after coming from Chief Emeka of Nigeria, who served in the 90s. So this happens to be a big one for the Republic, and we are here at the Jubilee Lounge of the Kotoka International Airport to really welcome her and let her know how proud we are of her and how welcoming her to Mother Ghana. And that's exactly what we are witnessing here. We are waiting her arrival, and then exactly when the plane touches down and then she gets out of the plane, obviously we'll have a lot of time here to have a conversation with her and also talk to people around. Over here we have people also dressed in Ghana colors, all here arrived and waiting the arrival of the president too, and who is with Shirley Botchwey to also arrive. And then when that happens, we'll get you all the visuals that you need to see and get you all the information that you need to also have. If you're just joining us, this is Ghana Television, the Secretary General of the Commonwealth, that's Shirley Botchwey, who is also Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister and Regional Integration Minister too. And that is the moment that we are all witnessing here at the Kotoka International Airport. I'm briefly going to have a conversation. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I hope you're doing well. And thank you for joining.
I am.
How do you feel? I mean, with this,
well, it's an exciting moment. Let's say we are so happy for the feats that our sister in doing so. If you look at the fact that she started as an MP. She's been a deputy minister before for information, for foreign affairs. Then she was made His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has seen women. I have been there for 8 years, and he has supported her, encouraged her. And today, the world has seen how good presidents nurture and leave something solid behind. I'm excited for both for her and for the president of our republic.
What does this also mean?
It's a demonstration that, one, for me, women can do it given the support. And that has been demonstrated. Secondly, Ghana is on the map. Commonwealth is a big Commonwealth secretariat. So for Mother Ghana, we should be proud of what we have. We should be proud that when people are given assignments, they discharge their work responsibly, we must also take pride as a country and encourage more of.
As the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration.
Well, it's not doubling because she will start her work formally next year.
Oh, okay.
So it is when she leaves the job, this will be her next job. But so far as we are concerned now, it is not doubling. She is going to be a full-time minister. She's continuing as a full-time.
Until she takes over next year.
No, well, she will actually finish being a minister before she takes over. Being a minister before she takes over.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And I mean, I know you've briefly touched on that, but we can go details into it. The whole woman fund in Africa to take over this particular position.
Aren't you excited?
I'm very much excited.
Be excited.
Very, very much excited.
Africa is on the map. Africa is our own lady, well trained, well experienced, having been baked well to occupy that position. Please, Africa should rejoice. Ghana to rejoice. I'm excited.
Okay. So that was the Chief of Staff there sharing some thoughts with us on what to actually expect and who exactly Shirley Ayoko. And as she said, she's not doubling Foreign Affairs Minister, and then after that, she will actually take over the new position at the Commonwealth Secretariat. I'll hand over to Sarah. Yes, Sarah.
We also have joining us Madame Oboshisai Kofi, who was also a very key. I would want to find out your thoughts.
It's an amazing moment. The foreign minister has done so well. We are so proud of her. We are so excited that she's been able to work hard and get enough to welcome her and to congratulate her, and also to win this bid. We are very, very happy because Sanima Kenya Fake ne wana kwekuda menele noni mami Shirley Ayoko Botchwey efie.
So she's just trying to hail the efforts of Madame Shirley Ayoko Botchwey for achieving that feat of being elected as the Secretary General for.
Well, any international position such as this, and specifically this one, is one of the really very highest positions in the international peacekeeping arrangement of the nations of the world. So for her to achieve the position of Secretary General, it's going to make a huge difference to us at Ghana. She brings Ghana up with her, and immediately we get more focus, more serving.
Okay. So she's coming at a time where we have regional insecurity, and she's been a champion for regional security more to help vulnerable countries such as Ghana to be able to adapt and mitigate. I want to find out how would she garner support from the regional bloc to be able to achieve these?
She comes with so many years of being in public service. She comes with so many years of being the head of our foreign service. She has incredible communication and negotiation skills, and all those will be brought to bear in whatever conversations are had about these things that you've mentioned that will bring the country up, that are important for the global picture. So I believe she's the right person. I am very happy for her. I'm proud of her. I'm proud to.
Madam Oboshisai Kofi was once a member of the NPP government, and she's been sharing her thoughts about the feats Madam Shirley Ayoko Botchwey has won for the nation. It's a proud moment to be a Ghanaian today, and it's very. We are still at the Jubilee Lounge of the Kotoka International Airport, and we are also being joined by Madam Elizabeth Saki. Hello. You are welcome to GTV.
I'm so excited, and let me dance and thank God for what He has done. Yes. I can see His message being poured upon Ghanaian, and I know today Ghanaian women will be so happy, they'll be so excited, and they'll be very joyous, and I know a lot of them will say Eradiye Dawasi, and I keep on saying it, Eradiye Koswadi Yenasi, Unaisao, Yadimau, Eradiwe Yesu Christo Dim. Amen.
Okay, so those were some appellations to our Almighty God for giving Madam Shirley Ayoko Botchwey the great.
And we're still here at the Kotoka International Airport. I'm going to speak to the Chief Director at the Foreign Affairs Ministry. That's Ambassador Ramses Cleland. Your Excellency, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm well. I'm very happy and enthused. Of course, the Secretary General-elect of the Commonwealth.
Okay, all right. What does this actually mean to the entire country, this new position coming from to the Secretary General?
It's great news. We are all very happy. Not only because we have one of the most successful foreign ministers, having been foreign minister for the past 8 years or so, manned the ship of the foreign ministry for so long, so successfully. But we also have the foreign minister who has now become the Commonwealth Secretary General-elect and will soon take office as the Secretary General of the Commonwealth.
I understand we have to quickly let go because they've just come in. So thank you very much, Your Excellency, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
It is right to say congratulations.
Thank you, and we thank God for this honor, and we thank the presidents and all the embassies who have helped, and we thank, of course, the team of the foreign minister also in this endeavor.
Okay. Thank you very much and have a good day. All right. So that's the Chief Director at the Foreign Affairs Ministry, Ambassador Ramses Cleland. Of course, moments of pride and happiness. And viewers, as we speak, the Emirates flight has actually landed and taxiing as we speak, viewers. And that is the flight. That is the flight where we'll soon be seeing the Secretary General-elect, the Secretary General-elect of the Commonwealth, the Secretary General-elect of the Commonwealth, together with our President, to His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Let me quickly have a quick chat with Ambassador Botchwey Jr., who's joined us here. Excellency, I greet you. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, and we can see today is the unfolding of a very great day.
Yes.
We're very excited because, first of all, I'd like to congratulate Honorable Shirley Botchwey on this big achievement and this feat that has been achieved. But this is not a personal achievement. It is also a national one because the nation actually nominated her, the president supported her, and that is why she's achieved this big feat. I'm sure you remember her history as a deputy foreign minister under Nana Akufo-Addo. She became foreign minister for 8 years, and today we are seeing the manifestation of this great thing. But there's one thing that I want to harp on, because as chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee for the manifesto under Dr. Baumia, one thing that we put in and noted is one, how to promote more Ghanaians in international affairs. And secondly, women in diplomacy. In fact, it is actually listed in there, women in diplomacy. Now, we've got the great Alexander Kwesi Saki, we've got the great Kofi Annan. Now we have a woman. How are we going to sustain this? We need to groom our Ghanaians, we need to groom our women in diplomacy to make sure that they come out in the foreign affairs, international organizations like the UN, the WHO, the trade organizations, the ILO, all these organizations that are in the world, Ghanaians must be in the lead. But my brother, there's a big deficiency.
What's the deficiency?
Bilingual. In fact, in most of the African countries, the reason you're not seeing that many Ghanaians when it comes to the AU and ECOWAS is because Ghanaians are generally not bilingual. All the French speaking, they speak English. But the Ghanaians are not taking the French seriously. And it's one of the requirements we've had to put in the manifesto. Please, Ghanaians, learn the French, the women, the men, so that it will even promote us internationally. This is a Commonwealth. Yes. If it had been an organization that requires French, we may have had some problems. So these are areas that I think we can improve on. Women in diplomacy, speaking in French, to encourage us to become more international. And I believe that with this kind of sustained and targeted effort, we'll have more Ghanaians representing us at the highest levels when it comes to international duty.
Right. I mean, you've been an ambassador to one of these Commonwealth nations, and that's India. And Ghana has also been part of it. Now, with this new position coming to Ghana, that's Shirley Ayokoboche being the Secretary General-elect, what does it actually mean to the integration of the Commonwealth itself, and what role can she actually play effectively and efficiently to ensure that she continues from what her predecessors have actually done?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank India for supporting us. We have supported India on various UN appointments where I actually led that conversation and the lobbying for them. So we are very grateful. But, you know, this is what we call sustenance and substance. So to sustain it, there must be a plan. And the person too must be substantive and substantial as a woman or as a man, and therefore Ghanaian, for us to be able to put them forward to represent the country. These are the things that I think we should target so that we are able to have Ghanaians who are groomed nationally, and we have Ghanaians who also represent us internationally. And then Ghanaians will flourish as a whole.
Okay. Finally, I mean, your final message that we can wrap up.
Oh, my final message is that you can see all the excitement. You know, especially the Ghana traditional chiefs are all here in their numbers. Ayoko is my dear sister. We have a fantastic relationship. In fact, we just had a chat about 3 days ago when she was in Samoa. And we thank God for this achievement for Ghana. Let all Ghanaians celebrate her, a woman of substance.
Thank you very much, and have a good day. All right, okay. So that's Ambassador Michael Quay Jr., who joined us there. He was former ambassador to India, who also happens to be a member of the Commonwealth countries, which is India. And as you heard him say, India supported Ghana's whole bid. And then finally, we have our own being the Secretary General-elect of the Commonwealth. It's a moment of pride, as you all can see on your screens. Very soon, we'll be seeing her, and together with the President and the entire team that went to Samoa as part of the Heads of Nations, Commonwealth Nations meeting that took place in Samoa.
Ambassador Michael Quay mentioned something that I thought is very credible enough to commend: the efforts of the various embassies or ambassadors supporting her bid. You know, so they must have done put in a lot of hard work to get these countries to be convinced to give her the nod.
Right. So we are waiting. Well, as we speak, she has arrived. As we speak, she is in Ghana. As we speak, she is at the Butuka International Airport. As we speak, the plane is actually taxied and finally been stopped. And as we speak, shortly we'll be seeing her on our screens together with our President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. It's a moment of pride. It's a big one for Mother Ghana. Another one in Ghana's basket.
It's indeed a moment of pride for Ghanaians, and also especially the Ghana Traditional Council, who are ably represented here, those clad in warrior apparels and those clad in kente and jewelry regalia. They are all here waiting, anticipating the arrival of the new Secretary General-elect for the Commonwealth, Madam Shirley Ayokoboche. Early on, we saw the IGP, Dan Parry, and also the army commanders joining him to meet the President, the Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Ghana. So while we wait for their arrival, I'd like to seek the opinion of some of the traditional rulers who are gathered here to find out from them how they feel that one of their own, their very own daughter, has brought this kind of pride to them.
I'm Nadede Kali from Boko and from Greater Accra Queen Mothers Association. It's been honored. In fact, we are grateful for what our daughter, our mother, and our everything has achieved. It's an encouragement for the Ga and the Gadangbe for all. In fact, we are proud of her. We are proud of her for the achievement. She has done a great job. So we should all appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Your name?
I'm Nadede Kali from Boko.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello. Okay. We have more women draped in Queen Mothers Association of Greater Accra. All right. So I would also want to find out from you how you feel about your daughter and how she's probably brought so much grace and honor to the traditional council.
We are happy. We are happy to have her in our mix. We are so much happy because she's a gun and we are so proud of her. We are so proud. That's why you see us here. So we are so proud of her, okay? My name is Na Abakwano the first. That's so much Queen Mother.
And Power the second. Papa said Queen Mother.
In a Mishawa, Akashawa, who won Neko. They won't bet you now, Doma Oiche the first. Abramus be Jimmy Sokomanye. Oh, you are done.
It's indeed a great day for women, so it's no wonder that the women are all proud of the achievements of our Foreign Affairs Minister, Madam Shirley Botchwey. I'll be scanning through the crowd to see if I can get more people to speak to us. As I cross over to... All right. Kindly tell us, how do you feel as one of the overlords of the Ghana Traditional Council that your daughter has brought this feat to you?
Now, we too, this time we the guns, we have
we are proud for showing your support.
My name is Asafuacha, English Alata Asafuacha.
All right.
The third.
Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to be going ahead to find out from more of the Queen Mothers. Would you want to talk to us? How about you, Gary? Ni Madam Shirley Botchwey in na neke position
Ngbejina ayika oblima manye ni diken klemo efi amake eji mi she wulu ke ha wonu mo ke wogan adangbe mu amufin ake wonyemi yo eke akekele wulu ko eba ha wo ningmene wo banye wo shi wo chichi ake kame ake be ko e wo efet mo wo hie ba anyam shingmene wonyemi yo ne hewo ake majanyeme ni wodumo bi ene efe nyam petekle ko ha wo de wo ba ke chofia ke iradon.
Thank you so much. In summarizing what she said it's a proud moment for the Traditional Council because as their daughter, she's made them proud. Formerly or gone were the days where Gans were not in position of high repute, but now Madam Shirley Botchwey has taken the Gans to the global stage, and it's a moment of pride for them.
Okay, me na flash man na chemo na manyani jenyono. Engo wona wa fe say you aka you akpatashin. Mene you esaram ko yin bi you no wa le ba asku ne ba gbene cha no. Ne na no chumo no chu ogbesian gbo. E no no yo nchu anu nchu. Engo wona aka wo na eko ye wogan popa na no. o ke hin enyan ke wala pianle den hwele mo kano ya ni sani game wa family
She's also extolling the benefits of girl child education. She's saying that formerly or previously, women were not regarded, they were relegated to the background. But today, if you educate your daughter, it's a huge feat or achievement because she's likely to be the next Secretary General of the Commonwealth. And who knows, the UN Secretary General. Thank you. So as we speak, we know Madam Shirley Botchwey has arrived. Dignitaries are waiting with bated breath to welcome her to Ghana. The plane has been taxied. We've seen the president's vehicle move to where the plane is to probably usher them to the Jubilee Lounge. Interacting with some of the Queen mothers, I mean, it's so obvious, it's a moment of pride for them. Some of them have talked about the fact that it's really important to educate your girl child because who knows, she might become the UN Secretary General or be in the stead of Madam Shirley Botchwey. And others too have said Botchwey has brought them this great feat and it's a moment of pride for them.
Oh sure, I mean speaking to them and listening to them and you see how excited that they are, you realize that yes, it's a great moment for them. I mean such a daughter of theirs moving up to this particular position as the Secretary General of the Commonwealth. So we're still here awaiting her arrival, although they are here in the country and they're already at the airport. We are waiting them to actually walk towards the Jubilee Lounge where you have all entourage actually waiting for Shirley Botchwey together with the president.
So we see the vehicles arriving.
So as we speak, we're just about approaching the Jubilee Lounge of the Kotoka International Airport. And that's what you're seeing on your screens now.
They are being met by the Chief of Staff, Madam Akosua Fremopari, the IGP, senior military officials, and ministers of state. And I'm sure the entire personnel of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. They are just about to step out of their vehicle. All cameras are high, waiting to catch a glimpse of the president and the woman who has placed Ghana high on the global map. So as we all can see, the heckling it's ongoing because the president and the foreign affairs minister touched down, and everybody wants to have a handshake and to congratulate both the president and the foreign affairs minister. In a few minutes, they will be entering the Jubilee Lounge Kotoka International Airport, where we are hoping as GTV to have a word or two with the president and the foreign affairs minister for this great honor, for this great achievement. It's a moment of pride for Ghanaians, a moment of pride for women, a moment of pride for this government. And we are all here to show our love to the one who has brought great pride to the nation. Of pride for Ghana. Significant.
Very.
Okay.
As you know, this is an association of 2.7 billion people. A third of mankind is grouped in the Commonwealth. We were the first in 1957 when we became independent. The first that the organization become general, and it's an African of the organization. It's an exciting day for us, and all of us in Ghana should be glad for her and to wish her the very best of luck. Best to make sure that whatever support to be able to succeed in her. It is a day of unrestrained joy as far as I'm concerned. I'm very, very happy about the results, and I think Ghana generally, and Africa, because it was virtually unanimous, her choice. The whole world should have come behind her and indicated that they value us, they valued our candidate, and they confidence, our ability to deliver. I have 100% confidence.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Madam Shirley, let me hear from you. I mean, you spent months canvassing for votes. How significant is this moment for you?
This moment is one moment that is so surreal for me. I'm still soaking in the confidence that the heads of government reposed in me over today. Was overwhelmingly and the majority for me. I just thank them so much. We crossed several continents, me and my team, campaigning for votes, meeting with heads and leaders. I really would like to switch the last week, so it's clear that they've accepted God assume office. I will and for the fact that he assumed the role of campaign, that a lot in terms of canvassing for votes. I want to thank the heads of state, the heads of government who voted for me. I want to thank everybody, my family, my campaign team, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and my backbone. They are my backbone. And I want to thank my
Don't force it.
My cameraman, please. Cameraman. Cameraman.
It's okay. Hey. Oh, see, I'm going inside. I'm going inside. I'm outside.
C'est que vous voulez voir,